Dr. Garrett here. How to Restore Your Self-Esteem. In his book, Psycho-Cybernetics, Dr. Maxwell Maltz wrote, "Of all the traps and pitfalls in life, self-disesteem is the deadliest and the hardest to overcome. For it is a pit designed and dug by our own hands, summed up in the phrase, 'It's no use, I can't do it.' The penalty of succumbing to it is heavy, both for the individual in terms of material rewards lost, and for society in gains and progress unachieved. On those days when we are most subject to fearful unbelief in ourselves, when we most doubt ourselves and feel inadequate to our task, isn't it precisely then that we are most difficult to get along with? We simply must get it through our heads that holding a low opinion of ourselves is not a virtue, but a vice. Jealousy, for example, which is the scourge of many a marriage, is nearly always caused by self-doubt. The person the person with adequate self-esteem doesn't feel hostile towards others. He isn't out to prove anything. He can see facts more clearly and isn't as demanding in his claims on other people. The housewife, who felt that a facelift might cause her husband and children to appreciate her more, really needed to appreciate herself more. Middle age plus a few wrinkles and a few gray hairs had caused her to lose her self-esteem. She then became super sensitive to innocent remarks and actions of her family. And here's Dr. Maxwell Maltz's prescription for restoring your self-esteem. Stop carrying around a mental picture of yourself as a defeated, worthless person. Stop dramatizing yourself as an object of pity and injustice. The word esteem literally means to appreciate the worth of. Why do men stand in awe of the stars and the moon, the immensity of the sea, the beauty of a flower or a sunset, and at the same time downgrade themselves? Did not the same Creator make man? Is not man himself the most marvelous creation of all? This appreciation of your own worth is not egotism, unless you assume that you made yourself and should take the credit. Do not downgrade the product merely because you haven't used it correctly. Don't childishly blame the product for your own errors, like the schoolboy who said, "This typewriter can't spell." But the biggest secret of self-esteem is this. Begin to appreciate other people more. Show respect for any human being merely because he is a child of God and therefore a thing of value. Stop and think when you're dealing with people. You're dealing with a unique, individual creation of the Creator of all. Practice treating other people as if they had some value, and surprisingly enough, your own self-esteem will go up. For real self-esteem is not derived from the great things you've done, the things you own, or the mark you've made, but an appreciation of yourself for what you are. If you're lacking in self-esteem, it's because you don't understand who or what you really are. If you'll take the time to learn more about yourself, you'll be delighted at what you discover. This is a great way to understand that, your self-esteem is such a big component of your success in life, and success is whatever you want to define it as for you. But I love the way he says that, the quickest way to start improving your own self-esteem is to see the good in others and see how amazing others are. Also that, egotism is if you take credit for what, thinking that you created yourself and then saying how amazing you are, that's egotism. But when you haven't been made by you, in other words, you've been made by God, you can appreciate, the creation of the humans. So look into others as, and look at the good in them. I think that's just the greatest way to get from where you are to where you want to go is look inside, look at what you are, What type of image are you carrying around of yourself? What's your self-esteem like? And, work to improve it. And it starts as easy as looking at others and appreciating all of them. So today in your day, do that. Look at everybody, and be in awe of them from the Creator. And it'll start to increase your self-esteem. All right? We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have an amazing day. Bye now.